At first glance, it's easy to assume what you're gonna get from this show is just another hood drama or street fairy tale glorifying violence within the inner city. But seconds after the opening scene of episode 1, you realize you were completely wrong. This film takes you on an urban odyssey through New York City's foster care system. And trust me, seeing as my mother was raised in New York's foster care system, I can tell you it's a very authentic depiction. The show's main goal is to show the pain and suffering these young kids are made to endure in the hopes of humanizing them and allowing viewers to understand just what might push someone over the edge. If you like shows like 13 Reasons Why or the new Joker film, you should enjoy this. That is, if you can see young black men and women as human beings and give them the same compassion a school shooter gets when we find out he was sodomized by jocks weeks before his attack on the school. Just some food for thought for those who may think I'm merely making excuses for why these foster kids may turn to violence. My favorite character on the show was a tough decision. In fact, every character was so great it was hard to choose. Flossie B stood out and was extremely humorous, although he was a bad guy. And X was damn near Oscar worthy, which made me completely overlook his bad deeds. And at times I found myself rooting for him just so I could keep watching his performances. But my favorite came down to two, Jux and Sticky. Jux mainly because he reminded me of the typical New York street dudes I grew up with. There was a sort of nostalgia in his performance. But in the end, I gave my favorite character award to Sticky, a streetwise pickpocket who made her talent for snatching wallets look like magic. I can't wait to see how her character evolves in later seasons. My favorite storyline went to a character who was also in the running for favorite character. However, his storyline was so compelling I decided to save him for this section of the video. The story of Tyrone is one that is rarely talked about in any community, black or white, and I commend Ray Lute, the show's creator and director, for tackling such a tough issue, which is the rape and molestation of young boys, especially within the church. Without giving away any spoilers, I will say I liked how his story played out, but would definitely like to see a new character introduced to the series with a similar past, but who decides to externalize his pain as opposed to internalizing his pain. I feel this scene captures beautifully the demon within him, clearly visible in his eyes. As you can see, the priest is opening the door. Now, look at the face of Tyrone. In this scene, he clearly had a decision to make, to fully give over to the demons within him or to choose another path. But in the end, he decided to choose his humanity. Don't get me wrong, I respect his choice, but a demonic, soulless character who hates everything and everyone and wants the world to pay for what happened to him would be a pretty badass character to watch. And I think Tyrone had the potential. As for my overall grade of the show, it's a no-brainer. A plus. To see what this black director Ray Lute put together with his team and ensemble of gorgeous, talented actresses and captivating actors, I wonder what he could do with the resources of a Tyler Perry. No shade to Tyler Perry, but these are the stories our people need to see. So what's next? Well, I could tell you about other projects Ray Lute is working on, but in this video, let's just stick to Foster Sin. Seeing as season 2 is right around the corner, word on the street is it's going to be even more explosive than season 1, and it's introducing more new characters that will take the show in new directions. I can't give away much, but here's a scoop for you. Salivate over the gorgeous femme fatale herself, Miss Lola Lee Luxembury, is said to be starring in this new season. Sink your teeth into that little piece of info. Till next time, folks, it's your boy Nick LaCrosse, and see you on the flip side.